I'm feeling a little bit sick. I think the first thing I need to do is go to a pharmacy and buy like something for a runny nose. Otherwise, I'm not going to survive today. Everyone probably thinks I have COVID or something. I'm sneezing and blowing my nose everywhere. Buenos dias a todos. Welcome to today's video. It is Wednesday, 29th of December, and we have made it back into civilization. Thank God. I'll tell you one thing, I will never take a coffee and a hot shower for granted ever again. You never realize how much you miss simple things in life like that when you're in situations like 2 days ago. Oh my God. My throat's still definitely a bit messed up. I think breathing in all that cold and strong blizzard winds for hours and hours just burnt the back of my throat. If there was any COVID in my throat, it would definitely have burnt it off my throat, honestly. So I just spent the last 2 days trekking Sierra Navada. We climbed up Valletta, Pico de Valletta on day 1, and then Mohassen yesterday on day 2. So if you guys haven't seen those videos, it's definitely worth checking them out and seeing what I went through. And again, just to mention, we did it with Nevadensis, top-notch hiking guide, very helpful. You know, so I'll leave his link down below if you guys are ever in this area and thinking about it. But as for today, you know, I really wish I could use a full day of rest, but we have to be on the move. We have to get to Madrid this afternoon. So I'm just gonna book the train now. It's about a 3.5 hour train ride. We'll probably catch it around 2-3 o'clock, so we'll get there this evening because we have a flight to Canary Islands tomorrow morning at 8:30. Oh my God, that is so good. So I'm back in Granada now, staying at Eco Hostel, different to the hostel I stayed at before, which is El Granado. But yeah, pretty different hostels. This one is a lot more modern, and you know, it looks like a bigger establishment, a bit more formal, whereas El Granado, it's more like a homely feel, smaller hostel. But for now, I'm glad I stayed in a place like this because I just need my own space to sit down. I'm behind with all my vlogs and videos, so you know, just gonna put all the things together from my drone, from my GoPro, my camera. So a bit of quiet time this morning just to get my life back together. So that's the sump, and look how messed up it is. The anemone got caught in the wave maker yesterday. The anemone is all cut up and upset, and the tank needs a water change. So Shizuchan is helping me out. It's good the Nemos are still alive. And Shizuchan learning how to do the fish tank. Wow. She is adding water and mixing new salt water to save my fishes. Wow. And learning how to use the RODI. Shizuchan can try to clean as much as that, like at least a cup of the protein skimmer. Turn it off and clean the cup.
I'm not gonna touch that.
Curiosities. It's not that bad. Okay, put the glove on. Nice. Curiosities. Hey you. Yeah, it's tilted. Yep, should just come off now. Yep.
Oh, shit.
Okay, careful. There's a lot of yucky water in there. Yep. Curiosities.
Yeah, it smells.
Arigato Shizuchan for saving the fish. So it is afternoon now, and look how nice today is. The sun has finally come out to play, and I think the rainy week is all done and over with. And it's just a shame the nice day here in Granada, super sunny, super clear day, is the day that, you know, I plan to do nothing. When it was going to be a rest day, I'm feeling a little bit sick. I think the first thing I need to do is go to a pharmacy and buy like something for a runny nose. Otherwise, I'm not going to survive today. Everyone probably thinks I have COVID or something. I'm sneezing and blowing my nose everywhere. Need to find a pharmacy, get some medicine, and then I want to get some paella for lunch before we leave Granada. Ah, yes, this is what I'm talking about. Just got this. Yes. The best meal for when you're not feeling 100%. Surprisingly, after 13 days in Spain now. This is probably the third time that I've had paella. Yes. So the COVID situation at home has also taken another step. They were floating at about 6,000 cases for a few days, and just today it jumped up to 11,000. Jumped up nearly double in one day. But the good thing is, since Australia is very vaccinated, not many people are being hospitalized. Obviously we'll see in a few weeks what the effects of these new jump is, but you know, since we increased to a couple of thousand cases a few days ago, I don't think we've seen the same amount of increase in hospitalization, which is good. Everyone's waiting for antigen testing and PCR testing, and it's not getting back within 72 hours, and there's a massive backlog, and it's just chaos for everyone at home going on holidays. Okay, gracias. We have now made it into Madrid, the big smoke, Spain's capital city. So that was a 3.5 hour train ride, not too bad. You could get to a lot of the main cities using Renfe, the train. I found taking the metro rather than flying around. It's pretty easy, pretty convenient, pretty quick as well. You know, the prices aren't too bad. You could probably catch a flight or find a flight if you book in advance a bit cheaper. You know, this train ride here for 3.5 hours is 73 euros, so about 100 bucks. And that seems to be like the common price for all the trains that I've caught, you know, from Catalonia to Valencia, then Valencia to Sevilla, then Sevilla to Granada. Now this is a big ass station. Check how big Madrid station is. And this is like the outside area already. There's a huge inside area in there as well. So even though it was 3.5 hours, I pretty much slept most of the way. I think that medication pretty much knocked me out. Feeling a little bit better now. Still not 100%, but at least the runny nose has stopped and it's getting blocked and all the usual stuff before it gets better. It's just after 7 o'clock now. My hostel is about 2 kilometers away. So normally, obviously if it was during the day, I'd be pretty keen to walk, but my legs are just not feeling up for it. Muscles I didn't even know I had in my legs are so sore. So we are gonna take the luxury way and go for a cab. Buenas tardes. Calle este. Just found this really nice soup place across my hostel. Just having a late dinner. It's like 9 o'clock now. Probably one of the good things in Spain, things are open super late. People have dinner at like 10, 11 o'clock, so it doesn't matter what time you leave, things are always open. This Thai soup with rice is exactly what I needed. So tomorrow I actually leave pretty early. I've got an 8:30 flight to the islands, to Tenerife, which is what I'm so excited about. But we've got to wake up at 5:30 and start walking to the station. I'll be in Tenerife for 3 days. I'll come back here to Madrid on the 2nd. I'll spend a night or so here, and then I will try to make it to Lisbon in Portugal on the 4th. So this here is the bus if I want to catch a bus from Madrid to Lisbon, which is overnight, 8-9 hours overnight. But I think I'll try to take that overnight bus on the 3rd. Also saves on accommodation. That gives me the 4th, the 5th, the 6th in Lisbon. And then from Lisbon, this is probably the flights that I'm going to get on the 7th only 22 euros, only 2 hours as well to cross from Lisbon to Barcelona. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today. Just a quiet transit day today and a much needed rest day, break day. I'm in the middle of my trip. Can't believe it's already halfway in. I think we're at day 13 now, and yeah, my trip is a total of 22 days. The next half of our adventure is gonna start tomorrow at a new place in a totally new environment, which is gonna be at the islands of Tenerife. So I hope you guys enjoyed today, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.